Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. This is our July episode of hashtag Crash Your Stash. You can use the prompts that we announced last week all the month of July, and we encourage everyone to jump in. And if you don't have the prompts or want to continue to crash your stash, just use that hashtag all the time. Anytime you're digging in your stash, you're crashing your stash. So our prompts for today for July are Damask and Advertisement and Strawberry. I don't remember which was the bonus because I'm going to use all three, so it doesn't matter. But let's see what we come up with. This is an open collab that is co-hosted by myself and Rana at Lilo Crafts. She has already posted her video, so you want to make yourself available to that. She did some amazing cards that you will not want to miss out on, and shows you how she made one of them. And they are amazing. She is so talented and gifted and such a precious, sweet friend. So let's get to it. I have kind of lost my mojo. I'm working feverishly on Bling Your Bible, and now I'm working on a composition book for someone who donated to my mission trip. So I've just kind of got that in my brain, and I sat here and have been piddling around for an hour and a half trying to figure out what to do. So this is what I've come up with. I apologize in advance that it's not going to be all that great, and it's certainly not complicated. But I took a paper bag, and it has a wrinkle in it, but I don't care because I cut it off because it was bigger than what I wanted to use. And I wanted to show you a trick that the wonderful Pam Van E showed me many moons ago, and I'm going to use this. This was my mama's little flat iron. Is that not the cutest thing ever? She had short hair, and she would use this to curl her hair, and I just love it because it was hers, and I use it in my craft room. So that being said, I'm waiting for that to heat up. So I've already prepped some things to save on time. So I got this piece of paper. I forget what you call this pattern. Harlequin, I believe. And it was a paper pack I got from Temu. And I absolutely love this paper pack. It's got reds and red polka dots and all the wonderfulness that I love. Here, just so you can see it, I cut up the cover, but it's got, you know, sorry for the glare, cupcakes and cakes and flowers. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful paper pack. And I love using red for kitchen themed things. So you get two sheets. There's a polka dot, which, you know, I love polka dots. Some lace with cupcakes, just a lace page. Some more teapots. I love the polka dot teapots. Some flowers, cherries. Love this too. And there's that. So, if you want to look for that, I don't know what it's called. Sorry. So anyway, that's this. So I cut it, roughed up the edges and inked ahead of time so that it would save us a little time. Let me see if I can come just a little closer. Okay, so I think you can see a little better. So here we go. So I'm going to glue this down, and then we'll go to the next step. But first, if this is hot enough, you take your flat iron. If you've got a wrinkle, you just use it on the paper and it gets the wrinkles out. It works on fabric too. So I love using a flat iron. Ever since Pam showed me that, I keep this here close at hand. So it took the wrinkle out. So now I'm going to turn that off and put it back. And we're going to glue this here. So I am going to use, for quickie sake, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. And we're just going to douse this good with some Fabri-Tac. Try to do it kind of quickly. The main thing is, you know, you want to get your edges down. And it's hard for me to do anything without getting glue all over myself, paint all over myself, or whatever else. I'm a very messy crafter. Alright, so that should be enough glue. And we are going to line it up. I think that's good. We're going to smooth it out. And my little smoother outer is buried, I do believe, in piles of things. So you're saying, I can hear you. Where's the strawberries? Where's the damask? Where's the advertisement? Just hold on. So we've got this glued down. I want to make sure this opens because I am making, you can use this for a journal topper, for a small journal, or this can go on a page inside a journal. Did I glue that together? Surely not. Alright, that's not going to be cool, guys, if I did that. Hold on 1 minute and let me see if I can unstick it. Well, apparently this is like a glassine kind of bag, and when I used my flat iron to get that wrinkle out, I should have opened it because I think it just sealed it together. So I can't open it. So anyway, no worries. We just have a flat piece that can still be a pocket or a journal cover, because you just glue these 3 sides down and that is a pocket, versus what I originally was going to do. And I want to find my hole punch right here, and so people will know that it is a pocket. That looks good, and I'm going to ink that where I cut it. There we go. So there we go. Now I have this red cheesecloth that I got at Hobby Lobby right after Christmas. They had everything 90% off. This was a table runner, and I got it for like $2 or something, and I got it. It was a huge table runner. And I'd never seen red cheesecloth before, so love it. And I went ahead and glued it onto this paper, and I'm going to glue this is going to be a pocket, so I'm using this to go on top, and I backed it with the cardstock so that it won't get hung on the cheesecloth. So you see, so we're going to glue these 2 together, and then we'll glue the pocket down. And here is my advertisement on the paper, and strawberries right there. So let's glue this down. Oops. And I've already inked, you know, like, and cut and tore and all that stuff, so that you guys wouldn't have to watch me do that. So I'm going to glue this down right here. And I'm burnishing it sort of with my scissors, because right at the moment I can't put my fingers on my bone folder or my little masher downer thing. It looks like a air hockey thing. I don't know where it is. So anyway, there's that. And now we'll glue this here so that we've got a pocket here, and then that will be a pocket. So we're only going to want to glue down this side and the bottom part. And the rest will stay open. So let's go with that. Good. Okay. So now we have a pocket once it's glued down good. I guess I want to glue this side too. It's not a tuck, it's a pocket deal. Okay. Excuse the phone. So now we have that, and I think that looks really cute, don't you? Sweet. Next, we are going to do texture paste, and I'm using this Damask stencil because I want, and I meant to do it before I glued this down. I got ahead of myself. So I'm gonna do one here. Supposed to kind of go into the pocket. So we shall see what we shall see. Yeah, should have waited. So I am going to peel this back a little so that I can get that in here. I'm going to see what that looks like. I don't know. And I need to get my palette knife. So just a moment while I look for where I put them. Sorry, didn't think about the palette knife, which is one of the main things you need. Here we go. There we go. Got my curvy. I'd rather use metal ones, but I don't know where that is right now. So anyway, we're gonna do this thing. Let's see how it comes out, guys. And the more you want it to stick out, the heavier you sort of make your paste. I had some Damask bags, and I either gave them all away or as I haven't really used any. So I don't, either I've given them all away or I don't know where they are, which is highly likely. Okay, so we have that, and this is supposed to dry semi-transparent. So let's lift this up. Yay! Okay, one moment so I can clean up this mess. Okay, I cleaned up sort of my mess, and I dried this so that you could see it. I think it looks pretty cool. Now I want to put a little piece down here. So I believe I was gonna do, how was I gonna do it? Just about like this. I'm going to take the texture paste. Try not to put it where we don't want it. I'm going to do this a little thinner, I believe, because that was a little harder to dry because it was a little thick. But I like it to stand out. So let's see what we got. Might be a little more than I wanted to put on. I did not want it on, so you can just scrape it off if you get something where you don't want it. Like that. No harm, no foul. Except for that's not going to scrape off very well. See, I'm messy because I did it backwards. What should have happened, so that if you decide to try to make something like this, do this before you glue your pocket down, and do this before you glue your pocket down. That way, you won't be having the issue I'm having right now. And I'm going to try to clean this up just a hair right in here. Now I'm going to dry it, so I will be right back again. Okay, so I've got that dried. We've got the damask here and here, like it's coming down. And I thought about putting a little bit over here, but I think I'm not. But then again, I'm thinking maybe I'm right. So let me see what I might do. I don't want it to get too busy. So I thought that I would just do a little dab right there. But you know what? I'm leaving it. No. Leave it alone, Dale. I'm bad to keep going until I mess something up. So, anywho, there's that. So there's the pocket. You've got the damask, you've got the strawberry, and the advertising right there. And this does not seem very focused, does it? I think it turned out kind of cute. And when that dries, you know, we've got a nice pocket. So one thing I have, this is from someone that sent me, I bought a journal from, and I love it. It was strawberries. So this is a sweet tag, again, crashing my stash, because this is in my stash. You can crash your stash with things that are already made. It doesn't have to be stuff that you make. You know, you can use something that's already made to go with what you're creating. And so that I'm going to put in our pocket like so. And then I have this, which is white and chocolate covered strawberries. Yum yum. That is going to go, I'm going to take it out for right now. When we tuck it, it used to go in it when it was a bag. We'll go there. So we have those two to go inside. So there's that. So next I have this I wanted to create. This is original Hotel Roanoke Coffee Shop old. I don't know how. I got a whole pack of these at an estate sale, so I was so blessed to get these. This is the first time I've used one. I've inked around it front and back for a journal card. So I'm using this bag that has advertisement on it to put right there. So we're going to use my art glitter glue for that. Well, we were going to use my art glitter glue, but since it wants to be stopped up, we're not going to use it. So there. We're going to use rubber tape. Here we go. I want the number to show just because. And I tore the bag already and inked it up so that it looks old. And I'd like this to look darker. So I'm going to go in. This was vintage photo distress ink, not oxide. And I'm going to use this scorched timber distress ink. It's my new favorite color. So I'm going to put it just to add a little more depth here on that brown. So it's like a double color. I do that ever so often when I want it to be a little richer. So there's that. Okay. Now, I'm doing this before and not after. We are going to use the Damask stencil again. And we are going to kind of have it, let's see, I think I want it to come up there and go this way, just a touch. We're going to see how that's going to work out. I want a little over here. Damasked my table. Of course, we know I can wash this, and I will be right back so I can dry this. Just a minute. Okay, I've cleaned up my mess and I've dried this. I mean, it's dry to touch a little bit, but not excuse me, to mash on. So next, I'm just going to lay a piece of this red cheesecloth, and then I had this digital. I have no idea who I got it from. May have been Graphics Fairy, so we're just going to kind of place that. So, but first, I'm going to glue it on the back of this first. You just want it to stick out here and there, not, I don't care if it's everywhere, because I didn't make it to be like that. Just wanted it to pop out here and there. Okay, and then put a little more glue. I've got glue everywhere. And glue this down on the card. And I believe I kind of wanted it like so. So I didn't want to cover up all the damask, nor did I want to cover that up. So there's our journal card over there where you can't see it. I don't know why I keep scooching over. Maybe because my camera has moved on me. Ah, that's better. So what do you think? Kind of cute, just something simple. Like I said, I kind of lost my Jomo. But if you, so I like the white contrast, but I'm thinking I want it to be a little brown. So I'm just going to take my ink and just kind of touch it here and there. And see what happens. Not all of it, but just parts. You can't even tell on camera that I did it. I can tell in real life. Let's make it a little darker. Kind of cute. And then I'm going to do the same for this. Right there. So those are my two, no I didn't do three, projects for Crash Your Stash. Hashtag Crash Your Stash. I think they turned out cute. This is good and dry. This also can go in this pocket or in the back, which is probably how I would do it, and this would go inside. A little sweet strawberry tag. And I will probably end up popping some more things in there when I get ready to use it. Let me cut some of this off. It's getting on my nerves. Okay. Yeah. So I hope you will join us this month. Be sure to check Rana out. She made, like I said, awesome cards. She's such a gifted crafter. And sorry, my mojo is kind of off a bit, but I think those turned out okay considering. And next month, for August, we will be doing, here are the prompts. My gluey fingers, we've got antique. You interpret that however you want. Sorry, my lights are showing. So let's do that. So you have antique and kids or children. I think I wrote kids because it was easier to write that way. Antique and kids. Interpret however you want. And the bonus is cheesecloth. So there you go. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with for August. But for now, we've got strawberry, damask, and advertisements for the month of July. So let's see what you guys can do. And be sure to use the hashtag and link Lilo Crafts and Not Too Shabby Chic and mention us on your video so that we can see what you come up with. Thank you guys so much for participating, and know that you are loved. God loves you, and so do I. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.